of the finance for those groups, and I named 3 individuals who I thought were their sympathizers.
So let me just explain who this is. This is Benazir Bhutto, and I believe she was the Prime Minister of Pakistan. This is from November 3rd, 2007, and she did an interview with the BBC. And this is the interview that's on YouTube.
Now I understand,
and they call it Frost Over the World.
I could be wrong and my suspicions could be misplaced. But these are the people that I suspect want to stop the restoration of democracy. They want to stop my return because they know in 1993, when Pakistan was on the brink of being declared a terrorist state, I stopped the rise of terrorism. And they know that I can do it again. So I feel that these are the forces.
Something very interesting
really
happens in this video that I want to share with everybody.
The democratic process and the will of the people from triumphing.
And in terms of these 3 people that you mentioned, were they members of or associated with the government?
Yes, well, one of them is a very key figure in security.
So what happens here is that YouTube blocks out the audio of this interview. Okay, and you can't hear what she's saying. Okay, listen carefully. You can't hear what she said, but now look at the audio. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how the audio came back on? Now, I'm going to take you to my channel, okay? Let's go to my channel now, and let's see what she said. Let's go back to the part in the interview where they blocked it out.
Yes, well, one of them...
in terms of these 3 people that you mentioned, were they members of or associated with the government?
Yes, well, one of them is a very key figure in security. He's a former military officer. He's someone that has had dealings with Jaish-e-Mohammed, one of the banned groups with Maulana Azhar, who was in an Indian jail for decapitating 3 British tourists and 3 American tourists. And he also had dealings with Omar Sheikh, the man who murdered Osama bin Laden. Now, I know that having dealings with people does not necessarily mean direct evidence, but I also know that internal security has totally collapsed in Pakistan, and that internal had dealings with Omar Sheikh, the man who murdered Osama bin Laden. Now,
okay, so the video was from 2007. Unless there's 2 Osama bin Ladens, I know it's a popular name, Kevin. It's a Muslim name. Everybody has that name. It's like Muhammad Ali. There's only one fucking Osama bin Laden, okay? And if she's telling the truth, okay? This fucking prick.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
Okay? This lying piece of shit on May 7th.